to come up with an idea, like, how do we get this product off the shelves? The easier part was to get it on the shelf. Now the hard part is to get it off the shelves. We had to teach the market a new brand, a new taste, a new idea. And we started embarking on, literally, I promise you, rooms like this. We would do tequila masterclasses, explaining how it's made, how we...
You should have brought some. They look tasty.
It's too early for tequila. I have to go to work after this. You want to kill me for the day? And we started off slowly. Again, it was master classes, education classes. We would ask restaurants and clubs, just, we'll give you free product. Let us come in and serve it to your...
Just free?
For free.
Or like promotions?
You don't understand how much free product we had to give just to get into certain places and pay to get into certain places. And then still, I thought after all this education work we did to the market, it still wasn't where I wanted it to be, and I wasn't giving up. So at the end of... Now we hit 2023, right? And we're still not where I want it to be. And I come with an idea, and I think, again, that South African dream, we need to be on that international stage. We're struggling to get our tequila brand off the shelves, so let's partner with the best DJ groups in the world. Partying, December, alcohol, it's all one. You know what I'm saying? DJ groups, music and sneakers, it's all one thing. And I was like, let's put this all together.
So all the companies that you own?
Not all the companies together, but all the ideas, festive, sneakers, festivals, DJs. And I went and I found the company in Cape Town who brings DJ groups to the country. They do Ultra South Africa. They do a few other big festivals. It's called We Are Music and Anything Goes in Cape Town. And I met the guys again. Also, I promise you, these guys didn't answer my phone calls for 6 months. They thought, who on earth is this kid? Like, maybe he just wants a free ticket for black coffee in December, you know? And I didn't stop. I promise you, I would find out where they would go for coffee, and I'd like bump into them and just try chat to them.
Bump into them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just try to chat to them. And then eventually, one thing led to another, and they gave me a chance. And I said, guys, this is my tequila. Let's do something together. And I was like, I don't want to do, you know, a groove in just a basic groove in December. I want to do something huge. I'm a big dreamer. Let's do something amazing. And at the time in 2023, the biggest DJ group in the world, internationally, in house music was Kind Music. So I don't know if any of you are aware of them, but they're a group of 3 guys who come from Berlin, and I could see that they were just about to. I think even Black Coffee was involved in giving them a chance, but they were just about to skyrocket.
They were about to
I thought they were about to be very big. I didn't think they would be what they are today, to be fair.
Yeah.
And we said, okay, it's going to be a Tequila Ocho Kind Music event, November 2023. And I was way out of my league here. I didn't know what to do in terms of organizing an event, this and that. Anyways, we did it. We did Old Town Station in Johannesburg. We had 8,000 people. And we did the Ostrich Farm in Cape Town, also 8,500 people, and it was a huge success.
You were the brand partner there.
We were the brand partner, but we were also involved in the organization of the event and bringing them to South Africa. Our branding was everywhere. We were involved in the marketing. We were involved in the physical marketing on the day, staging, lighting. It was a crazy experience, but we did it, you know, and that's really, I think, what got the tequila out into the market. And Kind Music today, if you guys want to go search, they are, since then, have become, I can't even explain to you how huge they are. And we were lucky enough to work with them in the early days. And then 2024 started. We worked with a DJ act called Monolink. He had become very famous from Burning Man Festival. And we hired out Ethel Gray Park. And we did a concert there. We did an event at the Ostrich Farm again, also like 7,000 people. And it's just been an amazing journey. You know, it's still nowhere near done. And in the midst of all of that, there was still like I said, I've combined it all, but there's still a sneaker love.
I've got an interesting question I want to ask you that I'm thinking about. While you are busy doing all these crazy things,
yes,
where are your parents at the time?
Yeah, so my parents were very supportive of all of this. Yeah. And they kind of kept me grounded, you know, kept me focused, grounded. I always had, you know, as a Jew, I always had a Friday night. I had to be home. Saturdays, I wouldn't work, wouldn't be on my phone. And I mean, at times, I think it was very tough for them and very scary with what was going on. You know, if it wasn't sneakers, then it was a sneaker store. Then if it wasn't a sneaker store, it was going on to selling tequila. Then if it wasn't tequila, it was a tequila festival. I was never ending, and they were like, what's going on? But they really always supported me and looked after me, and it kind of, you know, let me dream and let me have my space, you know, and they created a runway for me in order to be able to take off and fly. And I'm very grateful to them.
What advice would you? Yeah, that's it. What advice do you think you would give to parents who have kids like you?
Yeah, so I mean, I actually mentioned this
Because you're special, man. You don't know that.
Thank you.
Very special.
So I mentioned this at the APSA Jewish Achievers Award, and I said to them, like to every kid out there who feels they don't belong, every kid who feels that, you'll never make it, and because I don't do well at school, I won't be successful, and because I'm struggling at school, and because I don't fit in, I said, that's not true. I said, being different is your superpower. And if you see being different as a superpower, I promise you can do something exceptional. Because if you see yourself as different and, I can't do it, I can't come speak to Witness Day because I'm different, I'm scared, But if you see it as, I'm different, I don't want to be like everyone else, that's your superpower. And as a parent, I think you just need to embrace, if your child is different, love them, give them even more love, because they're different, they're special. If you had a kid that wasn't different, they'd just be like every other kid, and then they're not special, normal's boring.
Normal is boring.
Normal's boring. So I like I said to the parents, just continue loving, let your children dream. Even if it sounds crazy, you have to try, give them room to do what they need to do. Not every kid is meant to fit into that mold. Into, I always say I'm a square peg in a round hole. I never fitted into the shape things as a kid, and I really believe you just got to give your kids unconditional love and let them find their own path. Obviously, you have to give guidance and not just step back completely, because I think it can get very messy if you do that. But I think, embrace their passions, find something that they're passionate about and something that you can kind of, engage with them over. And I think, with love, you can really get far. Just back your kids and trust them.
100%. So how then do you transition into setting up Soul Gallery?
So in the midst of all of this tequila
man,
madness, I'm sorry, I can give you guys a headache just talking.
No, don't worry. Be
yourself. In the midst of all of that, I got involved in 2022 with the tequila madness. I got very involved in a sneaker retailing store in South Africa. We had 5 locations.
Sneakers.
Luxury sneakers. I don't want to mention them because I actually sold out of them
last year. The ones you're wearing now.
Yes, correct.
Very nice.
I got involved in them. They started off with one location in Ruland Street, and they actually evolved into 4 locations, one in Umhlanga Arches, one in Rosebank Zone, and one in the V&A Waterfront. And I became on a management role there. I actually was running the company at a stage, and it was a very, very, I learned so much from this business.
You were running it while running your other businesses.
Correct. And I was supplying this business with stock, and I was very, very involved in the business, and eventually then went on to a management role in the business. And I learned a fortune about really, how retail works. It's not hustling. I always used to say I have a spaza shop mentality, buy, sell, quick, trade, this, that. And I had to shift that to, a proper structured business. Like you said, how did you pivot into structured business?
And now managing people at the same time.
Exactly. So it taught me a lot. Unfortunately, at the end of last year, me and my partner had a falling out due to, personal beliefs. And I kind of exited that business, which had 5 locations, but it was like my baby. It was a huge knock I took.
How many locations?
5 locations at that stage. And it was a big business. We had sold, I don't even know how many thousands of pairs of sneakers over our 4-year partnership. And it was really painful to leave. It was really, everyone...
So you started with him in 2019?
Exactly, correct.
Yeah, so